Okay, it is started.
And we're live.
Alright, well, everybody, welcome in to more Danganronpa, Another Despair 2. I am Mr. Grinchman, once again, along with ACP. In the last stream, well, a lot of stuff happened in the last stream. We took on the investigation in the first trial to determine who killed, Yuri. Yuri. And, we found out a lot of things, in relation to that. We found out that, first we figured out who actually did it. It was Hajime, which was very surprising, and as ACP and I alluded to in the stream, not nearly as interesting as what they could have done. But the actual murder scheme was pretty inventive. But that aside, things did take an interesting turn when at the end of the trial, Mikado dropped kind of a bombshell on us and told us that apparently Hajime had been working for him. And he and Mikado and apparently 3 others of us are a part of an organization called Void, who apparently are the masterminds of this game. So that was really surprising. And then we also found out that that at the end of the chapter we found Teruya, who apparently got Team Rocketed, was not dead and was just washed up on the beach. So that's where we ended last time. Yeah, I guess that was what we did. Sorry, I'm pulling up something here. Yeah, I'm pulling up something here on my thing. But yeah, I think that recaps kind of everything that we did. So, I mean, does that seem right to you?
So we also found someone, washed up on the beach.
Wait, what?
You mentioned Sharia at the end there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, okay. I was just putting up the stream chat on my computer. Okay, now I gotta get this to function again. Over here. Whenever I use the other screen, it takes me like a certain combination to actually get it to log back into the game here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, I got it. Alright, so this stream will be taken on Chapter 2. Let's get going. As a reminder, this is continuing to be blind. We have no idea what the heck's going on. Here we go. Yeah, this one. Don't go back to the first chapter. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, we get the Void Theater from the... I guess this is Monokuma Theater. Yo. Who am I, you ask? Can't tell you. It's me, can't you tell? It's me, Hajime Makanuchi. Yeah, a little while ago I messed up pretty bad. I got myself killed. So, here I am. I was betrayed by that bastard Mikado. This is all because of him. If it weren't for him... No, I can't blame Mikado. After all, I'm the one who killed Yuri, right? Even if he set this all up, I'm the one who went through with it. Damn, how should I atone for this? Huh? How can you be so serious when you look like that? The hell's that supposed to mean? Can't a guy have emotions? What? You're a doll, not a person? So what? Do you want a doll to hit you? Don't look down on me. Mikado, you bastard. Why'd you have to do this to me? Ugh! Mikado Sanoji, I'll kill you! Okay. Oh, can you say that name? Kuro-san? I'm reading the chat.
Correct.
Kroe. Yeah, you were in the stream at the end of the... Well, you were here at the end of the last one, the last stream, if I recall. Came in towards the end. Good to have you here. Mikado Sanoji, I'm gonna kill you.
So, was the doll actually talking?
Yeah.
It did seem like it.
What the heck? So apparently the 3 people who were part of this know who they are. So these are the other 3. So apparently the other 3 people
Yes.
know that they're them. So I guess this is inside that secret room that he goes in.
Yeah. Yeah, these cameras everywhere.
Yeah. So I
Although,
guess.
yeah, I did mention that we didn't see any physical cameras anywhere in the
Yeah.
building, as far as we could tell.
Yeah.
But somehow he's still monitoring everything.
Yeah. How? And then I don't know who these people are. I don't know who they could be.
Yeah, I mean, Makanouchi was very good at hiding that he was void.
Yeah.
So whoever the other people are, I don't think you can really tell just by the way they're acting, because none of them are acting suspicious otherwise.
Yeah.
They seem to be very adept at concealing their true identity.
Yes.
So I don't know if there's any, like, even subtle clues so far that would
Yeah.
hint that we have any clue who this is.
Yeah. I honestly
know of.
thought Sora would be one of these guys, but given the fact Sora doesn't seem to remember anything.
Yeah. Yeah, if Sora, unless we're one of the, unless Sora is seeing this, which doesn't seem likely, but because the game has a tendency to not always be from the protagonist's
Yeah,
perspective.
like even in the first game they did that when you saw it from Sakura talking to Monokuma.
So, yeah, if we assume Sora isn't one, I mean, that leaves, I mean, obviously everyone else, but I mean, who's more likely to be it? I mean, we kind of have a feeling Yuki might be.
Yeah.
But even he seems to be more clueless than some about the situation. And it might be likely that he is maybe even the owner of Void or something. If, like, he is actually Yutsuro.
Yeah. Let me think. I'm trying to think of other characters it could be. I almost want to say, like, maybe Shobai, but it would seem like a thing he would do because he's kind of like in that already underground kind of stuff anyway, kind of already a jerk.
Yeah.
Maybe him. Maybe someone like Emma or Setsuka, maybe?
Yeah, or even someone like Nikkei, who seems to be very, who so far in the story has been very kind of like low-key.
Yeah.
So, like, being low-key and very, like, out of the way seems like he would actually be a really good plot twist. Like, oh, this guy you thought was just like a goofy little guy is actually one of the bad guys.
Yeah, maybe so.
It seems, I mean, it's obviously just entirely a guess, but
yeah,
it seems like something you would do to, like, throw off the suspicion a little bit.
Yeah.
And obviously maybe, you know, someone like Setsuka or Emma, like you said, like, who are, like, really nice to Sora. So you think, oh, a nice person like that couldn't be a bad guy, but at the same time, like, Hajime and Shinji were, like, really good friends, and that didn't matter at all.
Iroha would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's probably not one of them, but that would be funny.
Yeah.
And I also would probably put money one of these is one of the twins. Now, which one, I don't know, but I feel like one of them, it probably does need to be one of them, but I don't know. I mean, it could be any one of us, in all honesty.
Yeah.
There's really no one you can easily just eliminate.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to missay this name again, like, Kuroe? I'm never going to get that name right. Kuroe. Have you ever played this game before? Since you haven't been in the streams before, I always like to ask new viewers if they've ever played this game. Have you ever played this game or watched anybody play this game? Because this is blind for ACP and myself. What seems to be the problem? Don't ask.
Get some computer also. lurking around in here.
Oh, Simputer's here?
Hello, hello.
Hey, Simputer. Good to have you back. I didn't know Simputer was here. Don't ask us what's the problem. You already know why we're here. Why did you kill Hajime? That wasn't part of the plan. You didn't tell us about this beforehand. We were promised safety when the plan began. Hajime's death is a serious breach of that promise. Is that what you're worried about? To think you would come out here at midnight just for that. Yeah, hey, Simputer. Just for that? Don't you understand how risky it is to have 3 people come to the monitor room at once? Even at night, it's just far too risky. Even I'm not allowed to be in here if a murder were to occur right now. Oh, you've seen up to chapter 3, I think. Okay, you love it. Okay, well, yeah. Well, then if you stick around for the rest of these streams, you'll be able to see the rest of the game, because ACP and I will be covering the full game, and I've never seen anything in this game either, so... Yeah. We'd all be punished for breaking the rules. Not only would we be completely spoiled on who the culprit is, we'd be cheating as far as I'm concerned. Leave this to Monocro. We're leaving this room right away. Now hold on just a second, Mikado. Don't change the subject. You better be able to tell us why you betrayed us. And if I can't... what will you do? Kill me? Go on then. Don't worry. I won't fight back. If you would like to, please feel free to kill me. Come on, do it! You wanted to avenge Hajime's death, did you not? I guess you can't bring yourselves to do it. Not surprising, really. You know that if I die here, the entire plan will be ruined. Besides, you wouldn't be able to leave this island without me anyway. Okay, so what plan? What kind of plan did I have? And why can't they leave without him?
Well, he obviously has... He's obviously the, I would call it, lead mastermind, right?
Yes.
What do you want? So he obviously, whatever situation they're in, is ultimately able to control not just, well, like, it seems like Monocro has, like, control over the game.
Yeah.
Right? He's like the ultimate, we could call him the game master.
Yeah, because Mikado mentioned, like, he is pretty much powerless to actually beat the game himself. Or overthrow the game, because he said he's treated just like another participant.
Yeah. It's kind of like starting a video game, and he is a player. He started the game, but he is not the controller of the game. But he also has the authority to end the game. So if he so wished, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he could have easily not killed Hajime if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He could have told Monocro not to.
So why did he?
Yeah. But obviously he said, at least on the outside, he said he doesn't want to be cheating at the game.
Yeah.
So why would that matter?
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems like he cares a lot about the rules.
Yeah, then why does he even get access to this room? Isn't that cheating, as it is?
Yeah.
Like, if he wanted to murder someone, he could just use this to find out where they were.
He obviously has some kind of plan outside of just have them in the game. There's some reason for the game. Some kind of exterior motive.
Yeah, because obviously these five... Yeah, because obviously these five, like, planned this game, but... Obviously the other... I guess it would have been the other... 10? Had no bearing in it, apparently.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you're not counting Teruya, so which would add up to 16, but the other 10, who are not part of these 5, why are they involved at all?
Yeah. And obviously they at least believed that they were supposed to be Hope's Peak Academy students.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, what year were they supposed to be?
Because this is obviously after the first game.
Yeah.
After another one.
Teruya's definitely at least 2 or 3 years older.
Yeah, Teruya and Rei definitely seem older.
So... What... Yeah, what...
Yeah, where is this in the timeline? I imagine the first game has happened now. Danganronpa 1 has happened by now.
I would imagine so.
So
this is, I believe, obviously after another one, after Danganronpa 1, and then before Danganronpa 2, probably.
yeah. So maybe like we're in
Because
Ultra Despair Girls time?
Danganronpa 2 happened, what, like 4 or 5 years
I think
after
I think it was
Danganronpa
technically
1?
Yeah, I think it was like between 2 to 4 years, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Ultra Despair Girls was in the middle of that.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely after Ultra Despair Girls. So
I don't know where in the timeline we are.
Still be something to do with like the Junko AI in some ways.
Yeah. Huh. I'm wondering if
Although, because we know that another one was basically like a test
that apparently
to see if that would work.
Which was apparently worthless because Junko didn't even look at it?
Yeah.
It was really hollow ending because of that.
Yeah.
It's like Mukuro was even like confused as to like why she didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to where in the timeline we are.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll get explained later. Damn. I was born for this plan. Thus, I am prepared to die for it at any time as well. But you three, you're all shaken up by something as simple as Hajime being killed. If you're ready to kill, then you must be ready to die. So what about all of you? Hajime killed Yuri, but clearly wasn't ready to die. But this wasn't what we were But this isn't what we were promised. He didn't say we would die for real. Die for real? Alright, let's suppose we proceed with fake murders and executions from now on. Would our plan really succeed from something so perfunctory?
Perfunctory.
What does that mean?
Let's see.
I never heard that word before.
Yeah. It's like a
farce.
Like an action carried out with like minimal effort.
Okay.
So like barely doing something.
Okay. What if the plan fails because of it? What will we do then? This is our last chance. The Foundation has already trapped us in a dead end. So are they talking about Future Foundation or the Kisaragi Foundation?
I would imagine Kisaragi.
Because we've established Future Foundation exists in this universe.
But they don't seem to be clued into Void's whereabouts. They seem more focused on like the remnants of despair.
Yeah. It even seems like Injo, at the end of the first game, like when he mentioned the Future Foundation, almost had a kind of disagreed with a lot of what they do. And if this is and if this safest yet most delicate plan ends in failure, you may live on. But can you say you'd truly be living without his powers? Who is he talking about? Obviously not himself.
That has to be Utsuro.
Yeah, but I think we confirmed he's dead. Like, he was clearly dead at the end of the first game.
Yeah.
But then why did that person take his body in 3.5? Or 6.5, excuse me.
Unless his body is still... like...
What if they did something like...
maybe his body brings luck, even in death?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what if they, like, did, like, a Junko in 2 and, like, somehow, like, extracted, like, quote-unquote, the power from his body? even after he
Yeah.
was dead. That's still really gross, but
Yeah, it kind of feels like that's kind of what they're hinting at. Because saying his powers, obviously Utsuro, at least in this timeline, is considered to be one of the most powerful
people.
lucky students ever.
Yeah. It was even mentioned, like, celestial luck was mentioned at the end of the trial.
Yeah. So this all has to do with Utsuro still in some way.
Yeah, because also,
And they're trying
why
to
would the island be
use
named after him?
yeah. And they're trying to use this game to bring back Utsuro.
Hmm.
Right? That's what this line right here says, right? You may live on, but can you really say to be you'd be truly living without his powers? Suggesting that this game is in somehow enabling them to bring those powers back to them that they've lost.
Yeah,
So
so
they don't have his powers right now, but they want to bring them back. Is
yeah,
why the game is happening.
so not necessarily bringing him back to life, but
Hmm.
somehow giving themselves powers back. Or yeah, this is really different.
Yeah.
This is the scenario that you've suggested. I need this plan to be perfectly realistic. I can't even tolerate a fraction of error. Think about it carefully. Were my actions a mere betrayal, or a sacrifice for the greater good? Now, if you understand, leave this place. Even for a secret meeting, this place is dangerous. Now hurry before we're found by Monochrome. What a way to start off the chapter! What are we gonna do? We couldn't even get a word in, and there's no way we can ever fight him. I hate to admit it, but Mikado's right. We won't have a future if the plan fails, whether we survive or not. But is it worth the risk of our lives? It won't matter anymore if we're dead. Either way, we'll be facing death. It's too late to turn back now. We chose to be members of Void. We need to contribute our efforts into making the plan succeed, even if that means our death. I really hope that it's not going to be in chapters 3, 4, and 5. The culprits are all members of Void. Like, that would be kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say weak, but I don't know. Because, like, there's still 3 chapters left before 5, which is, like, the one where everything gets kind of odd.
Hmm.
But if the killers in chapters 2, 3, and 4 were all these 3 people, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I'd feel it was, like, kind of
Yeah.
anticlimactic. Because it literally would feel like everyone else, the other 10, are just kind of being set up for failure and had no chance.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping that they don't do that. I think that, like, we'll see with the murder here at the end of this chapter if that will hold true. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Hey, who's supposed to go next? Do you think we could wait a bit? If I kill now, I'd be dead for sure. I need time to mentally prepare myself.
Who
It'd
do
be
you think
nice,
that would be? That sounds like
like a Roja, sorta.
yeah, like Iroha or Kanade talking.
Yeah. It'd be nice if someone could commit murders for us, but I wonder if it could really be that easy. It won't be. Besides, it's better to keep the order. I know it won't. I know I won't know if this will help us. This will help, but I'll keep an eye on her. Talent-wise, I'm most suited for the task. So her, are they talking about Sora there?
Yeah, it would have to be. I
See,
mean, she's the protagonist. Talent
talent,
wise, I'm the most. Is that Kokoro?
maybe.
Because I mean, she would be the most uh, suited to watching people, right?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, just
Because
be.
she, yeah,
Hmm. Hey, just because it's your turn doesn't mean Hey, come on, save it for later. We can't be here too much longer. Everything will be ruined if we're spotted now. But wait. Okay. So it does sound like I was on to something there. That the whole way the game is designed for each of them to kill someone to advance the game.
Yeah.
Now, whether that actually happens, I don't know, but I was on to something.
There'll definitely be something that'll throw off their plans at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, at least by chapter 5.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it'll probably go smoothly for maybe like 2 and 3, maybe like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
4 and 5, like they start to go off the rails a little bit.
Yeah. So this is where we left off at the end of chapter 1.
Yeah.
Why is the water green? That's probably just the lighting.
I mean, ocean water is kind of green.
Oh yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah,
in
you're
the
right.
sunlight.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Mikaru.
This person is. If I remember correctly, this was the person that was with the orange-haired lady on the first day. I thought he got sent away in the air like in a ball of fire and died. Did he actually survive? Are you alright? Please get up. Oh, hello.
Oh dear. Oh, dead? I think he's supposed to say, oh dear, oh dear. Sora, please step aside.
Monocro?
To think things would turn out this way. This is definitely unexpected. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just have to discuss with Mikado.
Monocro, who is this?
It is a bit complicated. I'll introduce him later. For now, I'll be taking him with me.
Take him with you? Oh. Monocro lifted the man much larger than his size by his 2 feet and flew into the sky. I gained nothing from standing here. I should just head back to my room and sleep. Okay. I figured he wasn't dead after all, so what's the title? Sorry about the screen here. A Cursed Legend. Okay, much simpler. Okay.
Cursed
Legend. Starting a conversation tomorrow won't be easy, considering what happened today. Oh, we also should note that at the end of the trial, everyone, because of the Void thing, became incredibly distrustful of everyone else. So, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I should try to fall asleep and wait a day for everyone to relax and things to cool down. I still can't believe there are masterminds among us, members of Void, 3 of them, excluding Mikado and Hajime. Hoping that tomorrow will be better, I will force myself to fall asleep. I'm afraid of you, huh? I'm afraid that you'll try once more to keep your promise. If you come back someday, I won't tell you how hard it was for me, but I'll talk about the wonderful times I spent with you. You won't even have time to speak. You probably won't understand me. Sorry. What was that? So we got these dreams again, these weird things again. Fatigue has been restored by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wish I knew what that
symbol was.
Japanese kanji was.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Monocro, thank you. I could barely sleep. All I could think about was Void, and the faces of Yuri and Hajime haunted me. Not to mention those weird dreams I've been having. Better get going, I need to talk to everyone. Yeah, Sora's dreams are concerning to me. Considering that Yuki's dreams in the last game were like hints to a completely different person, which obvious that Sora is probably a completely different person given the fact she has no memories of herself. But it makes me worried as to what kind of person she was.
Yeah.
That's very concerning. I really hope they don't kill her off at the end of the game, because that would be kind of redundant if they did that twice. But,
yeah.
I don't know. I'll go to the diner first. Everyone has to eat at some point or another. Yeah, we didn't get the... Well, I guess he's dead. We didn't get the Yuri text last night. So, the fact he was, like, hitting on people, so... But he's dead. Oh, hey, Kokoro. Good morning, Kokoro. Good morning? I'm sorry, but I need some time alone. Alright, how cold of her. Did Kokoro lose her trust in everyone because of yesterday, too? Right. I mean, in all fairness, Kokoro was not especially helpful in that trial. Like, she had a few points, but it was not especially helpful. To be fair, there were a lot of people who were not especially helpful.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anybody else over here. See if there's anybody else hanging out up here. Nope. Oh, hey. Niki's down here. Good morning, Nikki. Nikkei, or how do you say Nikkei. Good morning, Sora. Is something wrong? You seem a little uncomfortable. I'm just gonna go to the diner. I guess his stomach hurts or something. Okay. Where is the diner? It's the... Oh, that's the game room. Oh, hey, Emma. Probably don't have much useful for us here. Good morning, Emma. Did you take a nice, refreshing bath this morning? Why are you talking to me? Okay. Huh? I told you all yesterday, didn't I? If you're going to act like that, I want nothing to do with any of you. Because in a situation like this, where the members of Void are hidden among us, it's hard to trust anybody. Seems like Emma had completely closed herself off from us. Oh, that's the bat. Okay.
I think it's on the bottom floor.
Yeah, I know. I was making sure that there was no one else up here. Is anybody else hanging around out here? I know where the kitchen is, but I'm seeing if there's anybody else hanging around.
I mean, is it trying to hint that Nikkei, Emma, and Kokoro are
the ones? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a way to do it, but that would maybe be too obvious, but...
Yeah.
Maybe at least one of them.
I mean, I already kind of suspect Kokoro.
Yeah.
Because there was that line about them observing us, assumedly.
Yeah.
And her talent being the most suited for it, which would make sense.
Yeah, that could be right, yeah. Okay, let's see how disastrous this goes. Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Ah, Sora, good morning.
I think it would have been much more interesting if you were dead instead of Hajime. That would have been much more interesting, but... Not that I dislike you as a character, but... You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
Kanade, this is the first time I'm seeing you alone. Where's Hibiki?
Sis, I asked her to come to eat breakfast. But she said she doesn't trust anyone anymore, so she told me to go ahead alone. Can't blame her after what happened yesterday.
Just as expected, the atmosphere was downright awkward and gloomy. The only person who's acting normally is Kanade, everyone else is just gloomy. Even Setsuka and Yuki, who are usually positive and bright, were looking depressed. Nikkei and Aroha are sitting far away from everyone, not even looking toward them. Why are you all eating the convenience store food? Did Mikado not come by yet?
We haven't even seen Mikado since his disappearance at the trial yesterday. I went looking for him to complain, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
So that's why you're eating convenience store food.
It's not like I ever ate his food in the first place.
Oh, true, you didn't.
Everyone's so gloomy.
There's also something about you that, like, rubs me the wrong
she's
way.
like almost like weirdly unaffected by some of this.
Yeah. like even the trial, everything like after the party, like and like everything after like Hibiki became like kind of like depressed,
Paranoid.
yeah, paranoid.
Yeah.
Like there's something about like Kanade after that's like maybe really uneasy about her.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like there's something feels like there's gonna be something big that she does later.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that is. In fact, I think the ultimate irony would be if she killed Hibiki for some reason, but...
Yeah.
It's like, who would suspect that?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
killing your own sister?
Yeah. They even are sisters.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a twist, too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would be... that they would do that. But yeah, that would be...
assuming this is some kind of, like, fake thing, like fake environment, then if you erase their memories, you could make them be whoever you wanted them to be, kind of like in D3, right?
I guess you sort of could?
Yeah.
There's so many possibilities.
Yeah, but there's a lot of directions they can go with this.
I will say, right off the bat, the story is a lot more engaging than another one from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, because like you mentioned in the first one, like there may have not been a real direction yet, like, or at least not completely, where they're still kind of trying to find their footing. Which is why Chapter 1 was so similar to Danganronpa 1.
I definitely feel like another one suffered from, like, this is, like, this guy's first game, and he doesn't really know what he's going to do with it yet.
Yeah.
For the first two chapters.
I mean, later on he found his footing, but you're right. The first half was really slow.
Yeah.
Like here, this introduces so many unique, like, twists on old ideas and, like, new possibilities for things that could happen. And so I hope it leads to, like, a good payoff. So, I'm definitely not bored right now.
Yeah. Oh, did you all notice? Yuri's corpse and the crime scene were completely cleaned up.
Why did she go back to the bell tower?
I don't know.
Yeah, why would anyone go back there?
Fascinating, isn't it? You really need to bring up that while we're eating?
Yeah.
I was not entertained by that factoid.
Yeah. I know what cheered up the corpse. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Computer. That would definitely cheer me up while I was trying to eat a meal.
Yeah. Remember that guy who was brutally dropped from like 5 stories yesterday?
Yeah. Guys, about what Hajime said yesterday. Is it because of the whole void thing that you're all being so gloomy right now? Because 3 of us here, aside from Mikado, are the masterminds what?
Oh, that was Nikkei speaking. I was about to say your voice is different.
No, that's still Sora.
Yeah.
Of course that's why we're being gloomy. Did you really have to spell it out? Then once we know who the members of Void are, we'll be able to go back to normal? There's a way to know who's a member of Void.
What? Really?
We can ask Kokoro about it. Kokoro was able to find out who the culprit was yesterday, right? She should be able to tell us. Like she would actually do that.
If she isn't Void.
Yeah, what if she's a member herself? And even if she wasn't, like, I feel like she'd be like way too stubborn to actually to tell us who they are. Because she'd have like some BS like, oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you who it was, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she kept saying during the trial. She's like, I can't tell you the right answer because you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That's so stupid. Like, if she explained how she knew that and like how it worked, then I feel like we would believe it. Like,
yeah, at least like most of the people be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I feel like that's always such a stupid argument for people to have. Oh, it's like, oh, you won't believe me. I said, well, then explain it so we can believe it. Don't just tell us the answer and then nothing else, because then you're not going to be inclined to believe. But if you explain why you think that way and how you came to that conclusion, then people would believe it.
Yeah.
That's not hard. That's not a hard premise to grasp.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the whole scientific method, right? It's like,
Mhm.
hey, I think this thing because this thing and this thing.
Yeah.
And, it's logically sound, so
Yeah.
even if people doubt it, they can, like, go through it. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, there has to be some kind of plot
Yeah.
and reason to do the trials.
Yeah.
Sora, I don't know this because you left it. Wait, what? Sora, I don't know this because you left the trial grounds early, but we all thought the same thing as you.
Oh. I think there was supposed to be an if there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this because you left the grounds early. I think that's what it was. I think there was supposed to be an if there.
Yeah, I read it and like, that doesn't make sense. We tried to ask Kokoro that exact question, but she's been refusing to talk to us since the trial. She said she needed some time to herself.
Yeah.
There's another issue too. What if Kokoro ends up being a member of Void? It's like Mikado said, all 5 of them are right here in this courtroom at the moment.
I guess also we haven't established if Shinji's okay yet. He's not here.
Yeah.
And I guess Emma's not here.
I guess he's still unconscious.
Yeah, and I guess Emma's not here. I didn't see her.
We talked to her on the way down.
No, I mean, I didn't see her in the room.
Yeah, well, she said she didn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, so she's not here.
So imagine she isn't eating with anyone.
Yeah, and obviously Shobai is not here.
And Nikkei.
No, Niki's here. Nikkei's here.
Is he?
Yeah, he's here. Yeah, you asked, like, why did my voice change when he was on screen?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah, Shobai's obviously not here, but that's not a shock.
Koro.
Yeah.
Trolling. You didn't want to tell him the answer. Like Kokichi. She doesn't seem like the troll type.
Yeah.
She seems like if she didn't want to tell them, it would be for some, like, grandiose reason she came up with in her own head.
Yeah. Or maybe it's almost like
Right.
Chiaki in a way where she physically couldn't tell anybody about it.
Yeah. Although I feel like that's not too likely either.
Yeah.
Because it seems like a lot of the people here, even the ones of, like, both the regular, I guess what we call them students, and the Void members, all have regular amounts of kind of free will in this environment otherwise. Doesn't seem like anyone's, like, artificially limited in what they can and can't do.
Yeah.
As long as we don't know who the Void are, it could be anyone except the already deceased Hajime and Yuri.
Yeah, we also did establish at the end of the trial that Yuri was not a member of Void. Not that we would ever think he, of all people, was, but...
Yeah.
I will say, like, regarding Yuri, like... I don't really think you're supposed to feel much for him specifically when he dies. Because the way they actually handle his death. Where it's like him, like, being willing to die, which, I mean, yeah, he's a creep and definitely does some really weird stuff, but I don't think you're supposed to really feel bad, like, as compared to, like, other characters when they die. And, yeah, it's just,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of the same reason why they killed off, like, Leon and Teruteru. It's because, like, they kind of want to, like, kind of ease you into it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They want to give you a character you're not going to feel too bad about. So by, like, the fourth and, third and fourth chapters, they're actually killing off characters that you really want to stay alive.
Yeah, I feel like the only time they really killed off a character you would probably want to live at the beginning, I guess, was when they kill off Kaede in Chapter 1 of V3, because, like you said, Leon, Teruteru, I don't know if anyone's really sad that they died.
Yeah.
I imagine some people might feel for Sayaka, but she's still also kind of bland. And like the imposter as well, like, I think at that point you're more just like shocked that he's dead. Because it's like, why is Byakuya, who survived the first game, dead right now?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like that's but you get what I'm saying, and I think you get the same idea. So, but I don't really think you're supposed to feel much for Yuri.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess the only way you really do feel for him is the fact that he literally got targeted by a mastermind for no real fault of his own.
Mm-hmm.
And he was basically just kind of set up to fail.
Yeah.
So I guess in that context you would feel bad, but you would feel bad if that was anybody in that position.
Yeah.
But you don't really feel for him on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I'm like, if there's anyone who does die first, I'm like, I wouldn't really care. I wouldn't really care if we lost him. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't like that particular stereotype of character, like the sexist character.
Yeah.
That's why the same reason I don't like Tenko in V3. It's the same reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I made a list of characters that were my favorite in each game, and Tenko, I think, was bottom of my V3 list for that sole reason that I hate that character type.
Yeah.
Not saying she's an awful character, because she does have some nice scenes in Chapter 3, but that was the main reason she was at the bottom of that list for me. She's not my least favorite of all time, let me clarify that. Not my least favorite of all time, so... Then, are we just going to be awkward like this from now on? If three of us are members of Void, then that only gives us even more reason to work together. Easier said than done. We can only work together if we know who the members of Void are. Nikke.
Aye.
And personally, Sora, I think you're the most likely suspect. I mean, that's kind of what I thought too, I mean... Excuse me? You said you have amnesia, but we don't know who you are or what your talent even is. Isn't that fishy? For all we know, you're faking your amnesia to hide the fact you're a dirty member of Void.
Hey, Nikke, you've really been getting on my nerves since yesterday.
I mean, to be fair, he had a lot of valid points
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, and she really did not help herself during that trial.
Yeah.
Because it still does. She still never explained exactly why she had the rope at all when she left. Like, even if she was going to investigate, why take that with her? So...
Did she have a rope?
I think it was confirmed that she did have one. Or even if she didn't,
Well, that's
why
what
was she...
Shobai said, right?
I thought that...
Shobai said she
I thought
had the
that
rope.
Kokoro said that. Or Shinji. I thought Shinji said that.
In the official art for the ending of the chapter, she was not depicted with a rope. When we were
Okay.
doing the chapter wrap up.
Okay. Even then, why did she
So,
leave
I
as
think,
early
I
as she
think you're
did?
just yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think unless there's anything else, she just said she was motivated by the party and wanted to get a head start on investigating.
That still seems odd to
Yeah.
me.
But I mean,
Like
without
that-
any evidence to prove otherwise.
Yeah, like it
we
says,
have
the
to
whole
assume
plan-
that's
Yeah, like I said, my whole
the
problem...
idea.
Yeah. Like I said, my whole problem with the plan was it just seemed too perfect.
Yeah.
Like, that it happened the way that it did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if she was, like, kind of like... I mean,
Accidentally involved.
Yeah, accidentally involved. It still seemed like it was too perfect that she happened to be accidentally involved.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing is like the fact that she was captured and then woke up exactly the right moment after Hajime had already left, and like as soon as they got to the top of the stairs is a little a little too perfect
Yeah.
of a coincidence.
Yeah, that's what I think I said that, Simputer. I think I did say that. Like, I pointed that out, like, when she was looking after drunk people saying, it's not my job, and it literally is, yeah. I think I pointed that out.
Yeah. I know we can't trust everybody, but by calling people out like this, you're only making things worse.
Hey, chill out. I was talking to Sora, you know. Why are you getting so worked up? You her bodyguard or something?
What? No, it's not anything like that. I just don't like you making things worse like this.
Maybe. Maybe you're actually both members of Void. Yoruko Kabuya stands up for her fellow Void comrade, the mysterious amnesiac Sora. My, what a scoop!
What? I don't even know what to say to you. This is completely ridiculous. Is this who you really are, Nikkei? Bullying others and looking down on everyone? Where did your high spirits and naiveness go? Was that all an act? Why are you acting so weird?
I think you guys are the actual weird ones here, acting all calm like nothing happened yesterday. The very person sitting right next to you could be a member of Void. Are you really okay with that? A cool-headed mind and suspicion for anyone and everything is natural for a journalist like me, alright? I mean, that is fair. I mean, that is kind of how reporting works.
I guess.
So, I mean...
it sounds more suspicious than anything to me. Because if you're guilty, what's the best thing to throw off people's guilt of you? To blame everyone else that they're doing exactly what you're doing.
It could be any one of us, that's what I'm saying. It could be anyone here.
Yeah. I was wrong about you, Nikkei. If you're gonna be like that, this is where we're gonna have to... Everybody stop! I just want to think positively. I need to think positively. Everyone's fighting and being angry. I'm so confused.
I mean, what's confusing about it? There's a perfectly good reason why everyone's like this. What's so confusing about it?
I think she's more confused about like the whole situation on the island.
Yeah.
Like the killing game. She's right. Everyone's too worked up right now.
I think she's another character, not Kanade, like Iroha, that I don't really know if I care if she died. Because it's kind of like the stereotypical, like, cowardly, like, wimp character. Like, sort of...
Although those usually end up surviving until the end.
Except for Mikon. I mean, except for Mikon.
Yeah, but, like, almost every other game, one of the wimps always ends up surviving.
I mean, yeah, Himiko, Toko, Akane. Well, Akane's not a wimp, but... I mean, Kazuichi, I guess, would be the wimp, quote-unquote, but...
Yeah.
But, I mean... Iroha's a character I don't really mind if we lost her, unless, like, something changes right now. That's just another stereotype I don't really like very much.
Yeah. I'll bring my sister, so everyone should calm down for a bit.
Okay, are we done in here?
Do we really want to hang out with Hibiki?
I don't know, I mean... I'm not sure. We were able to prevent a fight thanks to Iroha's outburst, but on the island where distrust and despair had already infected us and crawled around in our mind, it will probably be impossible for us to act the same way we did before the murder occurred. In the end, everyone went their own ways without even apologizing. Trying to read these emojis here. Oh yeah, everyone's like, yeah, just depressed, and Kanade's like happy. Thank you, Simputer. Alright. Wait, Yuki! Huh? What is it, Sora? Is Shinji alright? Yeah, we didn't establish if he was okay. Big bro, what about him? He got hit by Hajime yesterday, didn't he? Is he alright? Big bro, after he got knocked out, Monochrome took him to his room. His room? Why? Wouldn't it have been better if he had been put in the infirmary instead? Not sure. Monochrome said he had to be put in his room because of the rules or something like that. I mean, is being knocked out really the same as being asleep? Like... That's kind of a gray area.
Yeah. I feel like those are, like... I'm not really sure how those overlap. I mean, in both situations you're unconscious, but...
I mean, to be fair, I mean, Mitch also got to knock out both Yuri and Yoruko without getting punished for it. I guess that was with the intent to murder, but I don't know, it's kind of confusing. I know it's in the rules, but he was knocked out. I wish Monocro would have just let it slide. So how was he? Did he look okay? Sora, why are you asking me all this? He's the same as he was yesterday. You and Satsuka saw him, right? You're good friends with Shinji, right? I thought you'd know more about his state than anyone else. Is there any reason in particular why you had to come to me, though? You could have just visited him in person. Why are you talking to me like that? Did I upset you or something? Huh? Do you suspect me, just like Nikke did? I saw your thing in the chat there, ACP. You think I'm a member of Void? That's what it is, isn't it? That's not true. I'm sorry. I want to believe in everyone, but as someone plain as me, I just can't do anything. If only Big Bro was awake, he'd do something about all this. Alright, let's get out of here.
What would he do?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Nothing has changed. Everyone's still gloomy. I don't think anyone is capable of making rational decisions right now. I need to talk about that green-haired guy, but it doesn't seem to be a good time to do it. At the very least, we need to keep it together. Come to think of it. What if I really am a member of Void, like Nikke said? What if Nikke's right and I really just can't remember? No, I can't think about that right now. I should, at the very least, be investigating instead of idling around. So... Okay. See if there's any new stuff in the room. Like, you say in each chapter it would refresh if there was, like, money around?
I think we found money in here.
The first time.
Last time.
Yeah, if it's not in the bed, it's nowhere. No. Okay, so how much energy do we have at the moment?
We should have 3.
Maybe
Maybe 4.
we have 5. We have 5 actually.
5, okay, so
Okay, so let's first let's save the game. So what are we doing first? I guess we're gonna go to the machine and get some presents.
Yeah, we'll want to use all of our balance here to get some more presents.
Yeah, let's go do that. And then we'll go talk to somebody. Yeah, I found it weird. Hey, oh, we can't socialize right now? What? Oh, because everyone's dead, I guess. So I guess we can go investigate. So we can't actually get gifts right now, so we just have to go look around an area. I guess we have to do this. That's different.
Yeah, maybe we'll be able to
do that tomorrow or later.
Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's all random anyway, so
yeah.
I think there are certain people who hang out at certain areas, but after everything that happened,
we'll probably just find items. Yeah, we're probably just gonna find items.
Yeah. So just choose somewhere random, I guess.
Okay, let's go there, I guess. I carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. Gain 600 XP. Reach level 7. Gain 2 skills. Or skill points, I should say. After I was done investigating, I returned to my room.
To learn Fox Smash.
Well, you can't get Rock Smash without an HM. Sora learned... What do you learn at 7? Sora learned, Water Gun or something.
Yeah. Not to derail us too much, but, what, Pokemon types do you think people in this game would be?
Oh, here we go. Let me think.
Maybe we'll do that later.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to think about that.
Yeah. Maybe at the beginning of next stream.
We'll talk about it off stream. Yeah, we'll talk about it off stream, then like reveal our thoughts. I will say right now, Sora's probably normal type.
You think so?
I'd say Sora and Yuki are probably normal, but that's all I can think of right now.
Yeah.
So I guess we can at least go investigate one more time, and then I guess we still can't do this. Yeah. So I guess we'll investigate one more time, then just sleep. At least we get experience doing this. Let's check out the beach. $700 for that. Oh, I got level 8 already. Yeah! Level 8. Gain 2 skill points. Sora learn Body Slam. Huh? Think I found something. Money! Oh, I gained like 2,500 for that. Nice. The majority would at least be part normal. Yeah, I guess so. I think at the end of V3, we actually went through a list of characters at the end of the V3 series. And talked about Pokemon types. I think it was at some point in V3. I distinctly remember a part of one of these streams where we talked about Pokemon types and characters. I think that was the V3 one. Computer, if you weren't here, I made a really awesome joke in that final trial of V3 where, if you know about Pokemon, so like you know how at the big twist at the end of V3, you see like the Byakuya, the imposter Byakuya back to back with the sprites, and then I said, hey, it's Byakuya's Alolan form when the imposter came on screen, because you know it's an island kind of game. You get it? So I thought it was a pretty good joke. It's Alolan Byakuya. The bed is soft. I think I could drift off and lie down. Is anything gonna happen tonight? Oh, we're on the beach? What the heck? Huh. Oh, hey, Shobai. We haven't seen you yet. What are you doing out here? Oh, he's smoking. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, computer. Whoops.
I could ask you the same thing. Can a guy smoke in peace?
It's not the point. And smoking, you really shouldn't be doing that as a student. Where'd you get it anyway?
None of your damn business. It's not like I'm smoking indoors or anything.
It's not the issue here. Smoking is really bad for your health.
Why are you looking out for a scumbag like me? Did someone put you up to this, huh? Are you my mom? Bad for your health, my ass. You sound like that damn boxer. There, I'm done. You happy now?
Is it just me, or are you not like yourself? I mean, you're always a dick, but you seem so much more. You seem much more sulked than usual. Could it be that you're actually worried about the voids?
Huh? The voids? You know, that's actually getting on my nerves. Being on this damn island for more than a week. Do you have any idea how much money I can make in a week? True. In his view, he's just like losing money sitting around here doing nothing.
Yeah. You never change, do you? Oddly enough, you being the same as ever makes me feel a little bit relieved.
Never mind. Why am I even talking to a girl like you in the first place?
A girl like me, what's that supposed to mean? Big bro, wait up. That voice, Yuki, from inside the monocruise?
What if what you're saying is true? We've got no time to waste. Yuki, hurry up and gather. No, wait. I can just use the chat function on the handbook.
Big bro, your body isn't fully healed yet. You should probably be resting. Message. Everybody listen. There's something I need to talk to you guys about. Come to the music room on the first floor. Looks like Shinji's up. That's a relief. But what could be happening that he has to gather everyone right after waking up? Shinji, you're awake. What's there to talk about? LOL. Sis. Oh, I guess I didn't see that she left the chat room. Oh, she did that twice.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be silly. Come right now. I'll be waiting for you all. Aside from a few people, looks like everyone is gathering up. I should get going too.
What are you looking at? Since when have I ever got along with you guys?
Which is the only reason you're probably going to live at the end of the game, despite, as you put, being a dick.
Yeah.
There's always one who, well, no, I can't say everyone in that. I guess there's only like one game where I guess two where the dick has survived to the end of the game. And it's the first and the second game. Because I don't really think there was like a real jerk in the third game. So I wouldn't really call Maki like in the same way as Fuyuhiko and Byakuya's kind of personalities are.
Yeah, even like Mew, she was crass, but she wasn't like a jerk in the same way.
Yeah, and she didn't even live to the end, yeah. So I guess 1 and 2 had that character. And then also another one with Rei, who actually ironically became a lot more likable when she stopped being that way.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Rei actually ended up becoming my favorite character in the first game when I made that list. Because 1 had the problem of not having a lot of characters that I cared about.
Yeah.
So
Scram.
Alright, let's get out of here. I guess there's nothing more to gain from talking to Shobai. I should just head to the music room. So what's this fool want to talk about? So most everyone is here.
So, what's this thing you wanted to talk to us about, Shinji?
It's almost nighttime, so make it quick.
Is this everyone?
Kokoro's the same as yesterday, avoiding us. Makoto and Shobai are doing the same as usual. Obviously, Yuri and Hajime won't be coming.
I'm more surprised Big Sister Hibiki came. Didn't you leave the chat room?
I didn't want to be here. Kanade begged me to come. That's the only reason.
Shinji, why'd you gather us all here like this?
I heard what happened after I got knocked out. Yuki told me everything. Hajime's dead, huh?
So what? He was a murderer. Serves him right. It's because of him that we're in this mess in the first place.
Hibiki, aren't you going a bit too far?
I mean, the other thing is, why did the 5 of them become members of Void in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of it?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean too far? You're all the same. There are members of Void among us. Or am I misunderstanding, Iroha? Are you trying to defend Hajime's actions because you're a member of Void?
That's nonsense.
Quiet, you little brat.
I mean, she sort of is, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, Iroha is kind of annoying too, but, I mean,
What, little brat? You're not letting Shinji speak. We're all suspicious of each other, so just shut up and listen. What did you say?
Stop it, sis.
everyone stop, don't fight.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
I expected things to be tense, but it's worse than I thought. Our relationships were on the verge of breaking. No, they were already shattered. At every corner, at every interaction, we fight. Void or not, we had completely lost trust in each other, and there was no turning back. At a time like this, in a situation like this, what could Shinji be trying to say?
What?
Sorry for shouting so suddenly. That aside, it's just as Yuki told me as it was. I didn't see exactly what happened after the trial, but for things to turn out this way. You guys, when are you going to stop suspecting each other? We don't have a single hint on who the members of Void might be. And yet, you're all ready to blame each other.
Then what are our options? We can't just shake hands with the people who have sided with the mastermind.
Sure we can, dumbass.
Huh?
No, you're the dumbass, Shinji. Are you out of your mind?
Baka.
What?
That's just what she said. Her voice sound was Baka.
Make friends with the masterminds?
I was Hajime's friend too, as much as this hurts. It's no more important to think about what's to come. Do you guys really think Hajime hated us and just wanted to kill us?
But he really did end up killing Yuri.
Nah, I don't think he wanted to kill us.
What do you mean? Come to think of it, he did say something before he was killed. He said that he made real friends. That he felt bad for tricking us all.
Yeah, he also said he didn't have a choice. Does that mean he was he in a situation where he had no choice but to kill somebody? So I guess he was first in line as to who was supposed to do something.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like there wasn't.
I mean,
order.
they're being like blackmailed in some way
Yeah.
into doing this.
Yeah, like why were the other four? Why would they go along with Mikado's plan? Like
Yeah.
what do they have to
like,
lose?
what do they have to gain from it?
Yeah, what's at stake?
Yeah. Because like they wouldn't do something this drastic unless there was some kind of big payoff of some kind, right?
Yeah. I don't know if Yuki said something there that I didn't say, but I didn't read it.
Oh.
That's nonsense. Who cares? In the end, he was still working with the mastermind.
Still, I'm a bit surprised. Hajime only said that after Shinji got knocked out. So how do you know?
I know in my body. My body's experience actually tells me he was positive toward us.
Your body's experience?
As his workout partner, I know how much strength Hajime had. If he had hit me with all his strength, trust me, when I say I wouldn't be here right now. He hit me on the jaw, just light enough for me to faint.
And you're just asking us to blindly believe that? He could have just hit you lightly because he didn't feel like going all out.
No way! Hajime is a member of Void and he killed Yuri, but I know he didn't mean it. I'm not good at thinking, so I don't have any real proof. But when his fist hit me, I felt something. Anyways, that's my point. Even if there are 3 members of Void among us, we can make them our friends so that they all want to betray that bastard Mikado. They'll be such good friends that they'll feel too much guilt and have no choice but to betray him. That's the least I can do for my friend Hajime.
It doesn't seem like they had a lot of loyalty or really like for Mikado himself.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, because they even accused him of not caring about them. So it's obvious they didn't really. After that, they didn't really care about him as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, who could like someone like him, honestly?
yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
What are you talking about? All that stuff about your body experience doesn't make any sense. Even if what you're saying is true, we don't know what the Voids are even planning.
Wait, Hibiki, Shinji's got a point.
Huh?
Shinji might not know because he was unconscious, but we all remember Hajime's last words, right? His last words? Right. He said something to Mikado. He seemed really angry at Mikado, as if Mikado has betrayed him or something like that.
in a sense, he did. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, as we saw in the cutscene there, the others felt like they had been betrayed by Mikado.
because I think they admitted like that they weren't actually going to die.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Come to think of it, Kokoro said Hajime wasn't expecting to actually die there.
Mikado must have broken a promise to Hajime. The promise that he wouldn't get executed for murder. Now, put yourself in the shoes of the Void members. Someone you just thought was your ally suddenly betrayed you. And because of that, one of your partners was killed. Would you rather team up with the others to stop him, or stay on his side?
You've got a point there. It certainly would be weird for the Void members to continue working for Mikado.
I've been wanting to say that for a while now. It's been bugging me like crazy. Thankfully, Shinji gave me that chance. You wanted to say something similar, right?
Yeah, you're right. After Yuki told me about the situation, I couldn't leave it be. I'm sorry, I'm not the best with words.
If canon is to be taken as a sign of predictions of things to come, he's dying in chapter 4.
Yeah, probably.
Because the buff guy always dies. The
Guy.
buff character always dies in 4.
Yeah.
Sakura,
Yeah, the
Gonta.
athletic guy
Yeah.
always dies in 1, and the buff guy always dies in 4.
I guess technically 1 sort of subverted that, because I guess to be fair, in another one, there wasn't really a buff character in that game.
Yeah, not except for Sakura.
No, I'm talking about another
Did
one.
the-
I'm talking about another one.
Oh, another one. Yeah, there wasn't really anyone like that.
Because I guess Kakeru was sort of that only one who could qualify in that,
Yeah.
but he died in 3, so. But yeah, I don't know. Big bro, you sure you're okay with this? You were good friends with Hajime. Are you really okay?
I'd be lying if I said I was. It hurts me a lot.
Yeah, Kakeru broke the trend, yeah.
But that just gives me a better reason to team up and fight against Mikado.
Let's stop all these accusations and rally up again. If a murder were to happen because of our lack in trust in each other, we gain nothing. We can do this, just as Shinji said. Void or not, we can all be friends.
I agree completely. Bravo! Classmates should get along with each other. Don't you agree? Why is it on my head?
That's funny.
Other crow's just hanging out on her head.
That's funny.
Dude, I wish I could see that.
Yeah, that's
They had
funny.
a still for that.
Yeah, that's funny.
That hurts. Why would you hit me?
You could probably find some
She
fan art of
smacked
that.
him with her book.
You could probably find some fan art of that.
Yeah. She like swatted him away with her sketch pad.
That's funny. Whoa, when did you get here?
Like a true crow, I was lurking in the shadows. I was going to gather everyone together to announce some news. But it seems like almost everyone is here. Very well. I shall make this the gathering grounds for today. Everyone please wait a moment.
So are we actually getting introduced to Teruya here?
It must be.
Okay.
Testing.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I can find like a picture of it, but I'm like, yeah, I'm like really worried to like actually be looking up that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like spoil myself on anything. Because I know like if I type in the names of characters, you're pretty likely to find like pictures that have like them involved in big plot points.
Yeah.
Or like their deaths. So like I'm really nervous to like look up that stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I did find one picture, but it's just like a quickly drawn one in MS Paint that
Okay.
yeah, unfortunately it doesn't seem like many people have actually drawn it.
Yeah.
So unlucky.
Yeah.
I have some important news to announce. Everyone, please make your way to the music room.
Yeah. We've kind of made it a rule that we're not Google searching this game.
Yeah.
Or YouTube searching this game. The only thing we're researching for this game is the present items. That's like, yeah, that's the only thing we're looking up. If anyone also is curious, you all missed the hidden scene a few streams ago.
That was interesting.
Yes, it was. It was very hilarious, but very interesting.
Yeah.
Things were looking good until Monocro showed up and ruined the atmosphere. And what did he mean by important news? Hope it's not anything weird. Hope it's nothing weird. After a while, everyone excluding Mikado gathered around the music room.
Kind of lying a little bit here.
Yeah.
What lame reason did you call me up for this time? Kokoro.
Sorry.
Splendid. Everyone's here. What do you mean, everyone? Mikado's not here. Don't worry. He's already here. Moreover, it's almost nighttime, so let's get on with it without further ado. The reason I've gathered you is because I have an important announcement. An important announcement? Mikado, this is your cue.
Okay. As soon as Monocro said that, the music room door opened and in came Mikado. After that, what we saw was... Oh, what the heck did he do to him?
Why is he like that?
Yeah, that's really weird. What did he do? He like a ball gang his mouth in a blindfold? What did he do to him?
And a leash and a collar.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
They obviously don't like him very much.
No. I mean, they kind of established that in the prologue. That's a really weird image there. Ah, long time no see, everyone. Has it been 2 days or so? Along with Mikado, who disappeared for 2 whole days, there was a man who we met on the first day.
Mikado, where have you been all this time, and who's that?
I mean, that could be a kink. I mean, I know people who have that kink for bondage, which is, in my opinion, very disgusting, but I know some people like it. I mean, with this guy's mind, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
What's up with that guy? My sincerest apologies. There was some business I needed to attend.
Wait, haven't we seen this guy before? What's up with what? What's up with that? What's up with what he's wearing? Is this bondage?
I was frustrated. I needed to get all this rage out of my body somehow.
What does that imply?
I don't know.
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about it. This game is definitely more adult than the first game.
Yeah. Hey, let him go first, then talk.
Yeah, why does Iroha know that?
Well, we already saw from the presents list that one of her like items is a ball gag, so
Wait, that was one? What?
yeah.
Wait, I totally missed that.
I think I mentioned it, but I don't know if you realized what I was talking about. She's definitely got some kind of hidden personality here.
Yeah, and you did mention she liked the red book, which is like the quote unquote adult book.
Yeah.
And that I remember that, but I remember you talking about the ball gag. I might have just missed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see what she's actually sketching on her own time.
Yeah. Going off the secret scene, I would not want to see. Yeah, I don't want to see it either. The most I just want to hang out with the Rohan to see if she'll tell us what she draws.
Yeah.
Because I almost imagine it'll be like Angie, where like she draws a lot of like really, really weird stuff. Yeah, Red Book is a present. It's basically an adult. It's basically like an adult porno magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the description of the item. So, yeah, I almost want to I imagine it's like Angie, where like her art is like really good, but it's like really disturbing, whatever it is.
Yeah. Alright. I think we can move to the next one.
I don't know if I didn't know if you read that line, sorry.
Yeah, I read that one.
Okay. I was just about to. There. Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, at least they took it off of him. Thank goodness. I didn't want to see that anymore. I do like his new hat, though. Oh, we still got the goggles. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he's got the goggles.
Yeah, I like his new hat.
I like his jacket and suit.
Yeah,
it's a lot more classy than his like weird goofy jacket he had on in the first game.
Yeah, the Oompa Loompa, as I call him.
Yeah, he looks less Oompa Loompa-ish here.
Yeah, because his skin color doesn't look orange anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, where in tarnation am I? In tarnation? Oh, sorry, my accent came out.
Mikado, what is the meaning of all this?
You were all fighting with each other for the past 2 days I was absent, yet. Or yes.
I think that's pretty yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's pretty obvious. You really shouldn't. Friends should get along, not fight with each other.
You're one to talk. Technically, you're the reason we're suspecting each other.
Yes, I do agree the speech I gave in the last trial was very unfair of me. I apologize. Hajime's cover was blown, and I got caught up in the moment and spilled all the information that I was going to give you one by one. That ruined the balance. It's far too early for you to be divided. For that reason, I brought some hope that will surely help you.
Introducing the newly appointed assistant guidance teacher to guide you along with me.
Okay, that's different.
Okay.
That's
Did not
different.
expect that direction.
Yeah, that's different.
The former ultimate merchant, Teruya Otori. Welcome him with a big applause, everyone.
Yeah, welcome, teacher.
Yokoso.
Yeah. I can't say I've ever really seen a lot of works where they have a teacher character in one of these games.
Yeah.
Like the closest I have, I mentioned in other streams before, the Another IF storyline in the second one, the second book. They put the teacher from the anime in the game with them because she was also a remnant of despair. But in that, she sort of functions as a teacher, but also as a student too, as like a participant in the killing game. And that's really the only time I've seen that. She ends up dying in Chapter 4 in the Funhouse, spoiler alert, in that particular work. So, it's a suicide, so... Yeah, so... There's a whole thing with that whole Funhouse chapter in that book. I'm not going to waste time explaining it, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on in that chapter.
Yeah.
As expected, no one excluding Mikado gave a response. Even the man called Teruya was frozen, staggered by the whole situation. I'd recommend checking out that story if anyone's interested. It's a really good read.
Wait, no. I don't know what's going on right now.
The former ultimate merchant, Teruya Atori? As in the Teruya of the discount store chain Atori Mart?
Tori Mart? What's that?
I think there was one in front of my house. It's quite a famous brand, actually. Wait, Mr. Otori, teacher? Haven't we met you on the first day on this island?
He's suspicious. Mikado brought him, so he must be Mikado's comrade.
Now, everyone, calm down. We aren't friends, but more so mortal enemies, in fact. Yeah, especially considering what happened in the prologue where he and Rei, like, knew what Mikado was doing and seemingly hated him for it, and had been looking for him for a while.
Yeah.
He's part of that institution that has been tracking me down for years. Yeah. To be honest, I have half a mind to kill him right here and now. Wait.
First time I've heard of you. Who are you?
So they erased his memory, or either that or he just lost it.
Yeah.
Although he seemed to remember who Makaru was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to remember anything else.
Wait, what? Remnant of despair? What am I even saying?
He doesn't actually seem normal right now.
Guess we have a lot of questions to ask him as well. Order, everyone. I know you're all excited, but it's almost nighttime, capiche? Capiche.
My mom used to say
It's
that
like,
a lot.
didn't, what was his name, Monosuke?
Yeah,
Say that a lot?
I
In
think that he
V3?
did. I think that he did.
Sounds like something he would say.
Yeah. My mom used to say that a lot growing up.
Yeah, I don't think my parents ever used the word capiche.
Yeah, my mom did.
Leave the talking for tomorrow and get ready for bed, everyone. Are you satisfied, Mikado?
Definitely, this has gotten much more interesting.
And one more announcement. Starting from tomorrow, our mono cruise will start sailing towards the second island.
Wait, are we implying that if we have to sail between the islands, we can't go back to the first one?
I guess so. So every chapter will take place on a completely unique island.
That would be kind of cool.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about it, right?
Yeah, for the how 2 works.
So every single murder will be very unique because there'll be unique items and buildings to select from for the murders to pull off their
Yeah, so
plan.
we're losing the guest house, the water house, which really did nothing, the bell tower, and the mart, and the park. Yeah, I wonder if we'll be able to sail back. Huh.
There might be some turbulence during your sleep, but please don't mind.
The second island? What do you mean?
I forgot to mention. The stages of our school trip to the Isle of Nowhere consist of 5 small islands.
Okay, so there are 5, which makes sense.
And every time a class trial ends, we head towards a new island on the Mono Cruise.
Huh? So this island is...
This is the first island. We can't return after leaving this island, so be careful.
So we literally can't go back to where we've been. They've never done that before. That's pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah, because we're usually in like some kind of building or campus where we can explore freely everything. But once we leave an island, maybe except for maybe something late game will come up, but
Yeah.
it seems like once we leave, we won't be able to explore anything anymore.
So you better make sure you get the money the first time because you can't go get it again.
Well, I guess that's why it didn't reset, because we can only get money from, I guess, like one area once per chapter.
Okay. So what's going to be on the second island? Because this island replaced a few of the buildings from 2.
Yeah.
So it replaced the ranch and the airport. So what buildings... The second island, I honestly don't remember a lot of what was on it.
Yeah.
Because I mainly remember the only thing I remember, like, a lot of recollection was the library. That's the only thing I really remember much. Oh, and the... Well, I guess I remember that and the restaurant with the beach house.
Yeah.
I don't remember what else was there. I mean, I don't know if you do, but I don't remember what else was on that island.
Yeah, not really.
But maybe it'll come to me when we get started.
So that means if you don't return to the Mono Cruise before nighttime, you get left behind. No need to worry about that, Shobai. All residents are already here in this auditorium, correct? And I already locked the doors. We're going off at dawn, so I already took care of all safety measures. So there's no escape. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, what happened if someone would have gotten left there?
I believe Mikado and Monocro would have been carefully monitoring everyone's whereabouts.
Yeah.
To make sure that didn't happen. I was gonna scrap up the remaining crows before we head off. It takes a whole day or more to sail between islands. It's going to be a long trip, so rest up. And murdering during this period is of course still allowed. The class trial is inside the Mono Cruise, so no worries.
As if we were worried about something like that.
Now then, it's nighttime, so everyone should return to your dorms and chat later.
Boing.
Boring. What is going on here? Hey Mikado, what's up with this dude?
I told you he's the former ultimate merchant and assistant guidance teacher Teruya Atori. He's the 79th graduate. He's a 79th graduate of Hope's Peak Academy. Your upperclassmen. So these guys, obviously, I think we established were around after the first game, which is pretty obvious.
So they would have been the...
If they were right after... Well,
like, maybe like 82nd, 83rd-ish.
Yeah. But if
this
Hope's
is-
Peak got closed down, would there have been any classes after 79?
I don't think so. Which is odd.
Yeah.
But like if there were, they would be around like 82nd, 83rd, most likely.
Yeah, somewhere between 81 and 83, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if Hope's Peak was closed down, why are these guys Hope's Peak students? Or supposedly, like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Upperclassman?
Are you kidding me? He's definitely lying. Yeah, he's full void. He's a void, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, he's not a void.
Coco's right. Remember Mikado's words. He said yesterday in the trial that there were voids amongst the people in the room. So, conversely speaking,
So that means that any person who wasn't in the trial wasn't a void.
Well, he's suspicious enough, even if he's not a void.
and why did he bring this guy? What are you up to?
It's to keep the balance. I told you, he can give immense help to you. Well, it turns out, he's even a survivor of a previous killing school semester.
Killing school semester? Wait, what? How did you...
Whoa, would you look at the time? You can ask Teruya himself about the details tomorrow. I'm going to head to bed for now. Good night, everyone.
Oh, what? He disappeared? Is he psychic? It's sort of refreshing to see that response when we're already used to it.
Mr. Atori?
Yeah, what is it?
行きましょう。
I need to talk to you.
Wait, whoa.
She's dragged him out.
Hold up, Kokoro. We have questions too, you know. Where are you going? Leave her be, Yoruko. It's already nighttime. A new teacher? A new island? I know it's a lot to take in. But we need to finish what we were talking about, so what is it gonna be, everyone? But what are we talking about? We were talking about what to do from now on. Are we really going to suspect each other like we are now? Satsuka. It's alright. How about this? You guys. Let me head to bed for now since it's late. Let's resume this talk tomorrow morning. If, by any chance, you agree with our plans to get along with each other, head over to the cafeteria next morning. Those who choose not to come to the cafeteria, tell us about it. I know you're all worried.
Bro. Since everyone was being hesitant, we decided to call it off for today. To stand against the voids, or stand together even with the voids, it will all be determined next morning. I'm pretty sure I can guess who is going to show up and who's not going to show up.
Yeah. I feel like there might be like one or two people that show up that like have a change of heart, but I feel like most of the people already like Hibiki are not going to show up.
I imagine like Hibiki, probably Kokoro,
Shobai,
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Nikkei will show up.
Yeah,
he did seem like he.
Yeah, I think it's more likely him. He'll be there than Emma. I think Emma's probably not going to show up.
Yeah, she seems still more suspicious than most other people.
Yeah, I should sleep right
Or at
away.
least,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
no, that was pretty much it.
Okay, I just didn't want to. I just wanted to make sure I didn't cut you off with something important, or just in general. I don't like doing that to you.
Yeah.
Monocro said we'd be heading out at dawn. My mind's confused by trying to keep up with all the stuff that has happened. Moreover, what Shinji said is our first priority. Of course I'm gonna head to the cafeteria tomorrow, but I wonder about the others. I guess only time will tell. Alright, let's see what happens in the morning. Void, a new member, the second island. I fell asleep while these thoughts passed through my mind. Fatigue has been restored by 1. Thank you, Monocro.
It's already morning. Ah, right. Shinji told us to head to the cafeteria. I should head to the cafeteria.
Alright, let's go down and see who's actually there. Oh, hey.
Yoruko, good morning.
Sora, good morning. Did you sleep well?
Why are you in front of my room?
It's nothing special. Well, no. I mean, it's just next door, right? I just happened to come out right now. Kind of suspicious, honestly.
Yes, it is.
Sora, could you follow me? There's something I want to show you.
Something to show me. I imagine she's gonna show us that... Oh, a balcony. Here it is, door to the balcony. Okay, sorry.
Here it is. The door to the balcony is opened.
Balcony.
Come on out and look.
This is...
After I stepped out on the balcony, what greeted me was the horizon of the blue sea. So I guess we've already left.
Yeah.
The salty smell of the sea and wind enveloped and refreshed me.
This feels so good.
Everywhere you look is the sea. I guess the monocruise is sailing right now. The inside feels so much like a hotel that I forgot it was a boat.
I know, right? And the speed is quite fast as well. I recall what Monocro said last night, and I immediately checked the window the moment I woke up. And this door was open when I came out to the corridor. Seemed like you woke up as well, and I wanted to show you this.
Certainly, it feels just like for a moment I can forget everything and relax. By the way, Yoruko,
Huh?
weren't you suspecting us because of the void and everything?
No. I don't like suspecting people and stuff. Nikkei and Hibiki was at it with us, so that's why I got upset. I agree entirely with Setsuka and Shinji. But it's just that I can't control my feelings, so I acted harshly.
To be honest, when Nikkei said that I was the most suspicious, I felt a bit worried. I have no memories, so maybe I actually am a void. But it's just that I can't remember it.
The fact that we saw that cutscene and
Yeah.
went to the Teruya scene right after, which was, I think, clearly happening parallel to that, I'm inclined to believe she might not be a member of Void.
I think it's almost entirely, definitely, most likely not.
But that's
Because they mentioned monitoring someone, and that has to be Sora,
yeah,
right? Why would they monitor someone who's a part of Void already?
yeah,
That wouldn't make any sense.
yeah. But then that also brings into the question: what is Sora?
Yeah,
Because it's obvious she's
'Cause-
different from everyone else.
yeah.
So why is she that way? And what is it?
And
What
what does
is
it have
she?
to do with their goal of reviving Yutsuro's
Luck or whatever.
heavenly luck
Yes.
in some way?
Yeah, so what is this? And we still have that whole weird thing about why she stopped Shobai in the prologue.
Yeah, she she unintentionally saved Yuki reflexively without even thinking.
Yeah, so what
So she's obviously linked to Yuki in some deeper way.
yeah, so what is there's so many mysteries right now.
Yeah. That can't be. I mean, I can't be sure about it. You're probably not a void. And even if you are, Like Kasai said, I will be your friend to save you from the rest of the void.
It always makes me suspicious that she is a void because of Akane, like, sort of doing that in the last game.
Yeah.
Or there's maybe at least some other agenda.
Yeah, it seems like almost too convenient in a way.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Yoruko, can I hug you?
What?
My heart just skipped a beat.
Stop that nonsense. You sometimes say the weirdest stuff, you know.
So when do we get to the island? Or when are we going to get there? After a chat with Yoruko, I headed to the cafeteria. Excuse me.
I imagine after we finish our breakfast discussions here.
Yeah, so who all is actually here? There's only a few of us.
Good morning.
So I'm trying to think of who was there. I saw Yuki there. I think I saw Shinji.
Shinji.
Yeah, Yuki, Shinji.
Satsuka, Yuruko.
Yeah, Satsuka, Yoroko, and I think Iroha was there too.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw Yuki though. He
Okay,
might have been in the bottom corner and I missed
I don't know.
it.
Maybe I didn't see Yuki. Maybe I was confusing him for Shinji.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Ah, Ruko. Rah-rah.
Rah-rah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I knew you'd come.
Satsuka, Shinji, Yuki. Is this everyone?
Okay, Yuki is there.
Okay.
I'm here too.
Ah, you're here as well. Thought you wouldn't come considering the state you were in after the trial.
I wasn't being myself up until yesterday, was I? Sorry for that.
It's kind of weird Kanade's not here.
Yeah.
I've gotten hold of myself after hearing what Shinji said yesterday. After all, being positive is my strength. From today onwards, it's back to Aroha the Optimist. At your service.
That sounds like one of those like old like random titles that like you've heard in like fairy tales, like so and so the brave or whatever.
I almost said Aroha the optometrist.
The optometrist. Iroha the ophthalmologist or something. Yeah, the whatever.
Yuki, what about you? You okay? You seemed worried too.
I agree with Big Bro. I mean, of course I'm anxious, but it's the same for everyone. It would be better to follow Big Bro's words than to suspect each other. He's amazing. If it were just me, everyone would have been still fighting with each other. His leadership is so cool.
Thank you, too, for coming.
本気で言ってるの？
You call that cool?
Well, I guess we can't help about that.
Well, anyway, I guess this is everyone. I'm not surprised. Are we the last ones?
That's me.
Oh yeah.
Are we the last ones? Well, we had to wait a lot for you two, so I guess anyone else, there won't be anyone else.
I'm surprised Nikkei is in there.
Yeah.
So, Nikkei, Emma, Kokoro, and the twins are the ones who aren't here, right? Well, I guess Mikado and Shobai are out of the question.
Come to think of it, where's Mikado? The food's already here.
About that, I totally agree with Shinji. Everyone, did you miss my food? Let's eat and get through this.
Together.
Was what he said, so I took the only food and kicked him out of here.
You like looking at some over there?
Yeah, I am. I'm reading an email that I got.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just
So the others would rather doubt each other to the end.
yeah. Sorry, I was like I said. Okay, I'm done. It was just the email I got. It was like a chain email. There was one thing for work and another thing for something else. So yeah, my buddy Stuart's expecting another kid.
Oh wow.
Expecting a girl. They just had a boy about a year ago.
Wow.
So yeah. I don't think you ever met Stuart, but he's actually moving to Nashville in the near
Does
future.
he have to be a small mouse from New York by any chance?
No, not that Stuart. No, not that Stuart. That's an old reference. That's an old one. Who'd blame them? To be honest, we can't even be sure there's a void amongst us in the cafeteria.
Hey Yuki, you're not gonna talk. If you're gonna talk like that, leave.
Wait, no, Big Bro, I didn't mean it like that.
From now on, you guys, no talking like that. Taking those thoughts into account itself is wrong. Once you get along naturally, the moment of unification will surely come. Change your perceptions, man. Do you understand?
Do you understand? Sorry, I'm thinking of that song again.
I don't think that reference.
No, it was it's not really a huge reference. It just whenever I hear like "Do you understand" at the end of a sentence, like, and it transitions to another one, it reminds me of a song. So yeah, I was playing it at your house the other day, so yeah, I got it, bro. What a great line. Is that Mikado or is that Teruya? That might be Teruya. That might be Teruya.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's Nikkei.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Mind if I use that for the headline of a morning newspaper? So you were right, he actually is here. You're right, he actually is here.
Wait, you? What's up with you? Are you here to make fun of us?
Sorry.
Huh?
For the past few days after the trial, I was in a bad mood, wasn't I? I was doubting everyone, I being the root of the whole conflict. I'd like to apologize for that. I'm sorry.
Nikkei, you're saying you agree with my idea?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Those who agree should come to the cafeteria, wasn't it? What changed your mind all of a sudden?
Yeah, just yesterday you were on about the reporter's instincts or something.
Okay, who's this? Please try to understand how
Probably
he felt.
Teruya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Emma.
Oh, it's Emma.
He seems to have gone through a lot mentally after hearing what Shinji said yesterday. Emma, you're here too?
私
I thought it was impossible to trust you guys amongst all the chaos and doubting. But if everyone's going for a new start, I might as well. I thought maybe I should too. Didn't I tell you? The precondition was if you're going to be like that.
Emmy.
Emmy.
She has a bunch of nicknames for
Yeah.
everyone.
Am I being too indecisive? If we are to doubt each other, a murder will occur eventually. Well, to be fair, as we saw in that cutscene, we're kind of screwed anyway.
Yeah. Someone
Because-
will murder eventually.
Yeah, even if it's not someone who's not who actually is agreeing and is not a member of Void, they've kind of screwed us right now.
Yeah.
Unless like it happens to like where one of them actually leaves Void, then the other 10 of us are pretty much set up to, well, I guess the other 9 of us technically, because Yuri's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other 9 of us, excluding Teruya, are basically set up to fail.
Yeah.
Which, to me, if they really do that, that seems like really cheap to me.
Yeah.
That's like such a cheap trick. Like, because at that point, what's the point? I mean, there's got to be a point to like why they would do that. Like, why did the
there's
murders
got to be
need
some
to-
kind of some point why the murders need to happen at all,
Yeah, that's the point.
and why
Like,
they need to be on this like killing school trip.
yeah,
in
so
the
like, what's
first
the
place.
yeah? So what's the point of that?
Yeah. I guess we'll get to it.
Yeah. And that doesn't change anything. To become intimate with the Void so they may betray their group. It's a great plan. I never thought of that. Hey, I know I wasn't the best. And it might be too late, but can I join the group? Same for me.
Guys. Of course you're welcomed. If everyone's together, there's nothing to be afraid of. Well, if the others agree, that is.
I'm fine with it too. It's wrong for classmates to become enemies with each other.
もちろん
Same here.
私は別に
Well, if we're being sincere, I guess I can let those past few days slide.
I mean, to be fair, she didn't really help much either. Same for me. Let's all get along together again. So it's just still weird that Kanade's not here.
Yeah.
I mean, Hibiki Shobai makes sense. But, like, Kanade not being here is kind of weird.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for agreeing with my ideas.
I'm also inclined to believe he is not one of the members of Void.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah. Because I feel like because he seemed to actually have a genuine bond with Hajime, there would have been someone that was definitely a lot more pissed in that conversation that we saw in that cutscene. So
And obviously, it took him completely by surprise that Hajime was a murderer. Unless he's incredibly good at acting, it seems like he's genuinely not one of them. Because he had no idea.
Yeah, so I'm inclined to believe he's not one of them.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one outside of Sora that I'm at least pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, any of the others, I have no idea.
Yeah. Let's all escape this island for sure.
It doesn't matter who's a Void. Everyone coming together like we did before. This is what created a bond. It stops the Voids from controlling us. Of course, it won't be easy. But in that exact moment, we took a full step. A step towards hope. So when's Teruya gonna show up and talk to us?
何
We waited for quite a while, but I guess Coco, Kana, and Biki aren't coming.
Oh, right, I forgot Kokoro wasn't here. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 4 that aren't here. I guess we can't help it. We all think differently about stuff.
さて
Well then, let's talk about what options we have from now on. Our options? Wasn't it just getting along like before? That's just the basics. Things have to change.
Ah, you're talking about the guy Mikado introduced yesterday?
ほら
Well, that and stuff about the new island.
The new island. Since we aren't there yet, I doubt there's any need to worry about that right now.
Yeah, we can't really do anything with it.
Yeah. Moreover, we need to talk about that guy from yesterday, like Nikkei said.
Have you seen it? The empty room amongst the third floor boys' room is now his. I wonder when they changed it.
That guy. He mentioned about being a graduate or something. What was his name again? Former Ultimate Merchant. Teruya Otori, if I recall correctly. He was a graduate of Class 79, so that makes him our upperclassman. And to top that off, Mikado said he was a survivor of a killing school life. Speaking of which, what is exactly a killing school life? Is it something similar to the one we're in?
If he really did experience the same situation and survive through it, he might be of big help.
Hopefully he's matured a lot because he was not helpful for a lot of the main
No,
game.
he was definitely not the most reliable
No.
person. They'd be definitely better off with someone like Ray or Kinjo.
Yeah. I would probably say Ray would be the most
Here.
valuable right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the heck Kinjo's mental state is right now.
Yeah. I don't know if he's necessarily the most stable person around.
I wonder if we'll see him at all in the game.
Surely they'll at least reference him. Because, like, it kind of, like, left it off as, like, almost like a cliffhanger for, like, what he was gonna do. Obviously, they started the organization, but he was definitely not completely all there still at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should ask him about that in person. So, that Teruya guy, still not up?
Who knows? I don't think I saw him after Kokoro took him yesterday. Hey, about that Teruya guy, doesn't he look somehow familiar? Well, didn't we see him with the woman in glasses on the first day here? No, not that. It feels like I've known him from somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. But my question is still, who is this guy? Like,
Yeah, is this the Yuki who knew Teruya?
yeah, but because we saw he was dead, that he
Yeah.
died. So, and we still don't know exactly why Yuki in the first game saw the picture of this guy and was confused.
Mm-hmm.
So
He didn't remember himself like this in the flashbacks.
yeah. And if the person that he was at the end of the game was the true self of that person, then who is this?
Yeah,
Maybe this is an imposter or something.
yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah.
Like, obviously Yuki recognizes the name.
Yeah, so that's the question though, then who is this?
Yeah.
About that, I vaguely remember the words that guy and the woman in the glasses said. Yuki. He definitely called you your name. He definitely did call your name. Maybe that can be of some relevance. I mean, it's just a feeling. I don't know anything about those two at all.
What's going on with this? My question exactly.
Yeah. Yuki, are you hiding something from...
Nikkei.
Huh? What?
Didn't I tell you not to say stuff like that?
Sorry, it just slipped out of my mouth.
Those who are here should never doubt their friends. And that's the most basic rule, got it?
そうですね
He's right. If we doubt each other, we can't stay positive.
それでも
But he is very suspicious, even though Kokoro said he's not a void. I wonder if we can trust him.
いいえ
Oh, that's Kokoro, I guess. You can trust him. Oh, hello. This is the last advice I can give you guys. It's fine to trust him. Ah, Kokoro.
Oko, you did come to see us? You're with Shinji's plan?
Wait, last advice? What do you mean by that?
さあ
Teruya Atori, you know fully that he's not a void. Since he's not a void, that automatically makes him more trustworthy than others. I asked him for details. Hey, don't ignore me. What do you mean by last advice?
So, since you're here, you're with us, right?
いいえ
No, I won't be joining your group. Moreover, I won't help you a single bit from now on. What?
Okay. What? No, but why?
The reason I'm here is to explain my stance. Please listen carefully.
私は
I won't think any more about the voids, nor will I predict which one of you it is. Wait, how come?
Oko, is it because we constantly asked you after the trial? That we didn't consider your feelings and just nagged you about finding the voids?
No, that's not the problem.
悪いけど
This is to preserve my own life.
Your life? There's definitely a void here in this moment as well, although I can't be sure of the number. I don't know who you are, but I beg of you. I won't interfere with your plans or try to discover your identities. So please, don't kill me.
Kokoro.
So she's kind of a wimp. Or not a
Yeah, I
wimp.
mean, or at least extremely anxious about it.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of does make sense why you feel you would be targeted if you had the talent that she does.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, she's very adept at solving the murders, so
And
you
reading
would
people.
not
so-
want her being around for solving them.
Yeah. Kokoro, who has always been out there for us, even before the trial. Kokoro, who worked harder than anyone to find the truth. I feel as though the same Kokoro is now showing fear, weakness right now. Kokoro, are you saying you're going to act as a spectator? To not care who lives and who dies as long as you're alive?
Kokoro, please think again. We're all afraid of dying, but we've come together to survive. If we're together, there's less of a threat. And there will be more of a chance for us to find the truth. Yeah. I will protect everyone here.
Yeah.
That didn't work out well for the last guy who tried that plan.
The question is, which one are you talking about?
Any of them.
I'm trying to think of what the last one would have been for that.
Well, that's what Kinjo said.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't
And
work
it's
out
also
for him.
what the imposture and 2 said.
Yeah, which would make more sense
Yeah.
because he died and Kinjo didn't.
Yeah.
Even though he should have been dead, and I'm still
Yeah.
on the fence about how I feel about that. I understand for plot, like with what they're doing with this future thing
Mm-hmm.
of why he couldn't die there, but it still irks me, like the reason that he's still alive, like the
Yeah.
way that happened, because that's just complete BS.
Yeah.
Which I know is the point they describe, but it still doesn't take away from the fact I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that were explained later that I feel was BS that should not have happened, which I think kind of lowered my enjoyment of certain points of the game after
Yeah.
knowing that.
No one will be sacrificed.
無理ね。
This is the result of my talent.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
As you guys said, I can immediately identify who's the void. Who's the wolf amongst the sheep, if you want to say it like that.
なら、
If I was motivated to do so, if you are a void, who would you get rid of first?
That's
The last victim, Yuri Kagarin, died alone. Or did act
did
alone.
not act. yeah.
Did act alone. But he was with everyone the night he died. If being with everyone prevented death, I wouldn't have chosen this.
But are you fine with this? To only survive alone without knowing the truth?
さあ、
It's better than dying. My infinite curiosity will live on when I'm alive. Well, that's my stance. If the voids are still after me even after this, there's nothing I can do about it.
I think if I was the Void, I'd still try to kill her off.
Probably.
Even if she said she won't interfere, it could just be her trying to pull a fast one on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if I don't really think that's what she's doing here, it could be perceived that way.
Yeah.
And even if a Void is killed or does kill again, that doesn't change the fact that she would still be of help in the trial to keep herself at the very minimum still alive. Because if we fail the trial,
Mhm.
she dies with the rest of us.
yeah.
So I think if I was a Void, unless I, like I said, betrayed the cause, as it were, I'd still have her on my quick list of people that I'd target first.
Yeah.
And I do kind of agree with Nikki that is sort of selfish. Like, just to be a spectator, not caring about anyone else, only if you live or not.
Yeah.
Like, that is, like, while it is understandable, that is a very selfish mindset to have.
Yeah.
Like, Shobai, he's sort of the same way, and, he's just kind of a jerk anyway, but... Like, even if, like I said, it is understandable, but it is still kind of a jerk move.
Yeah.
So,
Please respect my decisions.
Coco, could you reconsider once more? Without you, we're...
大丈夫。
Don't be that down. I was alone in the first place, and I'm not completely breaking our bonds. I will keep our conversations only limited to ones without the voids, or the truth behind our situation.
okay, that's really dumb that a psychologist doesn't want to know why we're here.
Yeah.
That's the voids I can understand, but this I'm kind of like, no, I'd want to know.
Yeah.
It goes without saying, but if another trial is up, I will still do my best. Since a trial failure means my death as well.
そんな。
That doesn't make sense. You did most of the job at the last trial, so even if you don't actively seek out the voids, your reasoning in the class trial will definitely be a nuisance for the voids. It's the same either way.
No, you're mistaking one thing. The voids aren't the ones trying to win the class trial.
Wait, what? What? But if they're the culprit, then why wouldn't they try to win it?
What do you mean by that?
In the last trial, Hajime said, if I win, that's a problem in itself.
Yeah, so what did that mean? I'm trying to think of what that could mean then.
It means they don't want to win the trial.
Then why not? What's the problem with that? I'm trying to think what that could be. Unless having the rest of us killed off would do something. What was the point?
Thus, it can be concluded that it's actually quite troublesome for the voids if the blackened isn't revealed. If a void commits murder, it means they followed their plans ready to trade their lives.
なら、
They will hope for the truth of the murder to be revealed. If so, I can actually prove to be quite handy for them in the trials. Their obstacle is to not get revealed before the murder occurs. Thus, I'm their highest priority, and that's what brings us here, understand?
Kokoro.
To be honest, even now I can accidentally give out hints just by talking to you, so the voids might feel even more displeased. So don't be displeased. If help is needed, I'll try to help you through some limitations. Well then, this is the last time you'll see me in an official meeting.
気をつけてね。
Farewell, and take care.
What should have been a good atmosphere from finally agreeing to come together was severely toned down as soon as Kokoro left. It showed how much we depended on her and needed her, but it was a bit too late. Oh, hello! He's here.
あら。
Ah, it's the guy from yesterday.
Well... Hello, I heard that you can eat breakfast here.
Although we were distraught from Kokoro's declaration, we decided to calm down and talk about this new person. Or talk to this new person.
First all, what should we call you? What's your first name?
So I'm trying to finish up with these lightsabers, but I couldn't drop one.
I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm the former ultimate merchant and a former student at Hope's Peak Academy, Teruya Otori. Call me whatever you want.
Hey, we get a little intro here. Former high school merchant.
Man, to think that I had underclassmen at Hope's Peak. I don't have any memories of interacting with them for some reason.
Well, he never did get his memories back officially, right?
I guess not.
Because all the flashbacks we saw in the first game were through
Utsuro.
Isuro's eyes, or at least as like a third party omniscient narrator
Mhm.
view.
Yeah.
So Taria actually never really got back a lot of those memories of what
Yeah.
happened.
Because if you recall, the only reason the characters from the first game got their memories back was because Future Foundation restored it to them.
Yeah. So he still has a lot of memories missing still about his high school life.
And it is obvious, like, during that crash that he had, where he got Team Rocketed, something happened to him, because when he didn't recognize Mikado, when he clearly knew who he was before,
Yeah. Yeah, something definitely happened there.
yeah.
Well, now that we're stuck together, I hope we all get along.
本気で言ってるの？
Get along? Do you know what kind of situation we're actually in? I heard about it briefly from the girl that just left. Coco. I still can't grasp the whole situation. But I heard there's voids, the group of masterminds amongst you. Kokoro told me a lot, including the fact that I'm not a void. And if worse comes to worse, I should be able to help you guys out in her place.
That was last night, right? So Kokoro's ideas for this guy to lead us in her absence?
But can we trust him just because we got Kokoro's approval? To be honest, there's even a chance that Kokoro's a void. We should ask him about that and other stuff. What? Why? What's wrong? Do I have something on my face?
No, nothing wrong. I don't mind you asking me questions, but I'm not sure I'll be able to help you out. What do you mean? I might have amnesia.
Yeah.
Can't seem to remember some stuff, like there's a hole in my memory. That's the reason I got kidnapped here. What? Amnesia?
Just like Sora.
Wait, didn't you arrive on this island with some woman? Huh? I've been to this island before? You must be joking. Well, this is certainly unexpected.
He seemed to remember who Ray was when he washed up on the beach. So I'm wondering, like,
Yeah, but that was just kind of like in his like kind of delirious days.
yeah. So I'm kind of wondering if Monocro did something to him, or if it was like literally before that he just like deliriously remembered and he'd already forgot.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you first tell us everything you remember? That'll be much easier. Alright, since we're in the same boat, I'll try to remember the best I can.
Shiryu told us everything he knew about as if he was telling an old tale. Most of his stories were absurd to the point where it was almost unbelievable, but somehow it felt relatable.
So, to summarize, the class of 79 were abducted shortly after entering the school. And were forced to kill each other under the words of the stuffed bear named Monokuma. And only 3 of you survived, and those 3 founded the Kisaragi Foundation that you're currently affiliated with.
Hard to believe that there already was an incident similar to ours. So, what exactly is the Kizaragi Foundation? About that, I can't remember.
Is there like a delay for when you can like see the text after I advance it?
No more than usual unless your video's lagging.
No, I don't think it is because it's just like they're like wait like 5 seconds after I advance the text for you to say something.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna tell you I'm advancing the text like right now, and then like let me know how long it takes for it to show up on screen. I'm pushing the button right now.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it came up almost instantly.
Okay, you're just taking a bit to start the line. Okay. I was making sure there wasn't lag or anything.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll read over the line quickly to make sure I know the correct emphasis to put on the words. So
Okay,
that might be
okay.
the delay.
Okay, that's probably what it is. Like I was making sure that it wasn't like any like thing with the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, you can understand why I was making sure.
Yeah.
What? That's the most important part. I can only remember the basic outline, and the specific details are a bit foggy. The last memory I have before waking up here is working at the Foundation.
You said you didn't remember, but you already had arrived to this island with what's her name? Ray?
Huh? Ray? How do you know Ray?
I just said that we met you and her.
Yeah, Ray was there. You guys, don't worry. If they notice that I'm gone, Ray and the Foundation will come to save us.
Yeah,
What's with this atmosphere? I'm not joking here. You should see how capable Ray is.
well, she got incinerated.
She's a little indisposed of right now.
I still don't truly believe that she's dead, but...
Yeah.
Teru, hate to break it to you, but that woman named Ray, she's dead. You must be joking. She's not the type to die like that.
No, she's not.
She's survived a killing game. She's one to have multiple backup plans just to save herself.
We all witnessed it. Mikado's magic burned her into a pile of ashes.
Lies. Ray won't die that easily. I won't believe you until I see it with my own eyes.
I'm telling you, you were there with us.
Maybe there's some sort of trick. Like it's all an illusion. Anyways, Ray isn't dead. So you guys can all relax. There's help coming from the outside. Are we sure we can trust this guy? If he's denying it with this much certainty, there's no point in talking about this. Then how about we change the subject? Tell us about the killing game you experienced. Maybe there's some relation between the two killing games.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, I can't remember that as well. You kidding me? Then what do you know? Believe me, I'm just as frustrated as you are. Remember how it went and what it felt like? But the motives behind the games and even the other students other than Ray, I can't seem to recall. The ones who died, their names, their faces. Damn it.
Oh, he doesn't remember Haruhiko, dude.
Yeah. He doesn't even know why he has the goggles on.
Oh no. Dude, that's terrible.
It's a tragedy.
This doesn't make things different. Mikado said this person will be of help to us.
けど
No, if you can roughly remember how it went, it may still be a bit of help. Haru. Even in that killing game you experienced, a lot of people died, right? Yeah, 15, no, 16 only had 3 survive.
Well, at least you remember that the right number of people who died.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only had the same amount of survivors as V3 did in that game, with only 3 at the end.
Yeah.
I guess also it goes along with V3 as the only Danganronpa game to actually kill 2 people in Chapter 6.
Mm-hmm.
So,
No way! 13 people died? Does that mean since 2 people died, if the same thing happens to us, 11 more will die?
You think I will let that happen? Never in a million years. Teruya, even a little bit is okay. Cooperate with us as the best you can, and we will do the same.
Of course. I was about to anyways. Just like that time, the most important thing in a killing game is bonds.
I don't see how bonds in the financial context are going to help us here.
Yeah, maybe if we pay Monocro enough, he'll just let us out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone ever go out to be like, hey, I'll give you $20 if you let us out? He's like,
Yeah.
okay, deal.
Yeah. Hey, I got a bunch of your
they
coins.
never tried it, so you don't know what wouldn't work.
Yeah. Hey, I got a bunch of your own coins here. How about I give you the coins if you let me out of here?
Yeah. Although, I guess he was the one who put him there in the first place, so...
Yeah.
Let's all help each other get through the rest of this mess.
Okay. Although we didn't get the information we wanted from Teruya, he is a survivor of a killing game, and since he didn't seem malicious, we decided to act as one. Although there are still some who don't trust him, we don't have a reason to keep him out of it as of now. As our conversation dragged on, the meeting was dismissed and we went about our own business. There he is.
Nah.
You there, can I have a moment?
Yeah, are you talking to me?
What'd you say your name was?
It's Sora, though it's not my real name.
Ah, that's right. Since you lost your memory like me, you said you were using a pseudonym.
Though unlike you, I don't have any rough idea of who I am. By the way, you said you were Teruya. How would you like to be addressed?
Whatever you're fine with, since it doesn't matter to me.
Then I'll call you Teruya. Do you have business with me, Teruya?
About that, it's not exactly business, but
Nah.
you there, have I seen you somewhere before?
What? Are you hitting on me? You look a lot older than I do, Teruya.
Oi!
It's nothing like that. Am I mistaken?
No, he's definitely seen her before.
Yeah.
Because, like, that has to be who he's talking about in that whole opening thing.
Yeah.
Where they're on the call with, I would imagine, it's probably Kinjo.
Yeah.
He and Ray are going to the island.
Mhm.
And it seemed like they were bringing her there. They said something about her being in a bad mood.
I have to watch that
But-
cutscene again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you said something about bringing her to the island. for some reason.
Hmm.
Or maybe he was just talking about Ray.
Or
I guess
or
you
maybe
could
just
also be in
maybe
a
the
bad
maybe the
mood,
other
but-
10 were there. I don't know.
Yeah, but it seemed like she might have been with them on that.
I don't know.
For some reason, I got a strange feeling in my head when I looked at you face to face. Sora, do you want to drink tea with, Teru something? It's Teruya Tori.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I thought I heard something at the door. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. It was just some fool randomly running down the hallway and knocking on everyone's door. Just being
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that fool was doing.
That's very bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. So, I didn't ask.
Yes, but you two, what are the two of you doing?
He was hitting on me.
I said nothing like that. Look here, mister. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't a situation where you can be relaxed, you know. Sora, let's go.
Oh, sure.
You there. You said you were Sora. Can the two of us talk later? Like with that Yuki kid's... It's like with that Yuki kid earlier. But I'm talking with you seems to make something come back. Let's go, Sora.
Teruya, he didn't look like he was simply joking around. I don't feel anything around Teruya, but he seems to feel something around me. It's true that he's lost his memory like me, and there's no way of knowing what will help me regain my memory. Yeah, there's definitely something up with... Oh, Teruya Tori's information has been out of the handbook. Okay. You cannot spend time with Teruya. Not that we're probably ever going to do that. I returned to my room after drinking tea with Yoruko. Yeah, there's definitely something about her that, like, makes me very uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
I have some free time, but the ship's sailing, so I don't really have anything to do. Shinji said we should build a friendship with each other, right? Let's see who's free. Okay, now we can go get presents.
Yeah.
So we only get 2 free times right now. Let's go get presents. Let's go get to the presents. Press Q to switch between shortcuts. Okay. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm getting kind of hungry.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, there he is. He's down. Oh, there's his room down there.
I
Thought he was
haven't eaten since lunch, and it's almost 9 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you. Well, it's not almost 9. It's only 8:15, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just go get the presents. Where is the game room?
Well, it's still been over 8 hours since I last ate anything.
Oh, it's down. Okay. Yeah, I've only been streaming for 2.5. It seems kind of a short one, but yeah, I'm just gonna get the presents first. So how many coins? How much stuff can we get here? 500.
What, 330?
Fashion magazine. I probably should have saved before I do this, but
Yeah. Well, we don't have to get anything specific.
oh yeah, good point. I'll save anyway. I'll save anyway.
Yeah.
Just so I don't have to, just in case something just in case I get like some stupid power blip while I'm doing this, and we don't have to redo all that dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saving it so we don't have to go through all that dialogue. I'll just get through the present thing, and you can do whatever. Skullhead mask. Another one. Gold ring.
Remember that time in 2 where we got like 5 of the same item back to back?
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. Gag glasses. Yeah, that was really dumb. You remember how many times you had to reset to get that one item?
Yeah, it was a lot.
We had to reset like
probably
5
did it.
times, was it?
Yeah. And like each attempt took us like almost like 15 minutes to do each time.
Yeah.
It took like an hour to get like one item.
Yeah, I feel bad that you guys had to watch that on stream, us do that. We got the silver and the gold there. Kitchen knife.
Yeah.
What
Well, at
is
the
it?
time, I don't think anyone was even watching us do it.
Yeah, I think they came in later. Antique doll. I want to see what the kitchen knife description is. Lust? Wait, what was that? Lust something?
I don't know.
Pilot glasses.
Wait, how are those in there when they're on Turia's head?
Yeah, holy water.
We could be different ones.
Fountain pen. Mr. Stapler again. Tissue. Potato chips. Cup noodles. Cursed book again. Antique doll again. White devil. Ball gag, okay. There's that item you were talking about.
Yeah.
Hot 7, what was that? Yeah. Yeah, good to have you here. We will be probably doing this again tomorrow or Wednesday. So thanks for joining us, Made Outfit. Let's see how many we actually filled out. So what is the Hot 7? A spicy drink recommended to those who need to heat up on a hot Friday night, even to work at home. That's funny.
So basically a Red Bull.
Yeah, so missing 2 items, 4 items, 6. This is the goggles pilots wear. It's a lot of dust. Looks like it's not been used for a while. Oh, it literally is called that.
Yeah.
Headphones. So we're missing a good amount of items left. For hilarious results.
Did you just include data expunged?
That's funny. Very popular with people who like a strong... Okay, yeah, I remember that, yeah. Very sharp kitchen mod. Take extreme measures when using it. One wrong move and your fingers will be part of the main course. Japanese sake that contains no alcohol. Despite being alcohol-free, it will still get you drunk. Yeah, that's all the items. Okay. Alright, well, might as well save again. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just save over where we just saved. I was hoping we would at least get to the island, but if you're hungry, you know, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I think looks like our viewers are heading off to bed and stuff too anyway. So
Yeah.
seems like
Yeah,
a
good.
decent place to stop unless you want to stream for nobody for another hour.
Yeah, good point.
So,
Yeah. All right. Well, we will be back maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. It just depends. If we do it tomorrow, it'll probably be an earlier stream, like a late morning one. So if not, we'll be back Wednesday around the same time.
Yeah.
So thank you for
And then
joining us.
hopefully He should have his internet fixed, so I won't have to. It won't be as janky.
Yeah, hopefully so. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I've been Mr. Grinchman, once again along with ACP. Thank you for joining us for more Danganronpa Another Despair 2. Good night, everybody.
Alright, and we're off.
Alright, I can exit out of the game now.
And then make sure to save your recording.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Stop.